Hello children, I am M.K. Shina of Sangpujang High School. Today we are going to take class 10 mathematics chapter 3 linear equations in two variables. Okay, let us find the chapter and see the teaching points here. The general form of linear equation in two variables. Here the general form of linear equations in two variables you can see here ax plus by plus c equals to 0 where a, b, c all real numbers but a not equals to 0, b not equals to 0, that is a and b both not 0 is called a linear equation in two variables x and y. Here a note is given a square plus b square not equals to 0. Now the question is that x and y, these two are the variable that is unknown, not known. If we follow the general form of linear equation, that is ax plus by plus c equals to 0, here you are getting example 1. You see that by following this general form we can write another equation from our own, that is 5x plus 6y minus 2 equals to 0. Another example, root 2x plus root 3y equals to 0. But you see the two equations, the first one it has 5x plus 6y minus 2 equals to 0. In the second one, example, root 2x plus root 3y equals to 0. The difference is that in the first equation, c term is minus 2. In the second equation, that is example 2, c term is not given. Not given, that means c term equals to 0. That is why from these two equations, we have written here a equals to 5, equation number 1, b equals to 6, c equals to minus 2. And example 2, a equals to root 2, b equals to root 3, c equals to 0. This is what about the general form of linear equation. Once again we can repeat the general form of linear equations in two variables ax plus by plus c equals to 0 where a, b, c are real numbers, a not equals to 0, b not equals to 0. This is what called linear equation in two variables. Alright. Second topic, now you see that solution of a linear equation. What is solution of linear equation? We just consider a linear equation in two variables 3x minus 2y minus 4 equals to 0. Here we take x equals to 2, y equals to 1, then this equation becomes, we just substitute these two values in the given equation 3x, that is 3 into 2 minus 2y 2 into 1 minus 4 equals to 0. After solving this equation, the left hand side, we are getting here 4 minus 4 equals to 0. That means exactly this 0 is equals to the right hand side of the equation. That means it is clear that just by substituting the values of x and y to the given equation, we are getting the both sides of the equation equals to or once again I repeat, both sides of the equation becomes equal. That means here we can say that the system of linear equation in two variables, these are the two values of this linear equation. Now we may discuss the system of linear equation in two variables. What is the system of linear equation in two variables? In this case, we have to consider two different equations, that is linear equations in two variables. The first one is taken a1x plus b1y equals to c1. Second one a2x plus b2y equals to c2. This pair of linear equation is known as a system of linear equation. Here, a pair of values x and y which satisfies both the linear equations simultaneously is called a solution of the system of equations, where a1, b1, a2, b2, c1, c2 are all real numbers, and a1 square plus a2 square not equals to 0, and b1 square plus b2 square not equals to 0. This is the system of linear equation in two variables. You must remember, when the system of linear equation in two variables, there must have always a pair of linear equations, that is a1x plus b1y equals to c1 and a2x plus b2y equals to c2. Come to the third topic, that is geometrical representation, or we can say graphical method. Here, to go geometrical representation, that means in what situation or what could be the situation of the linear equation, how you show how it will represent on the graph, that is what called geometrical representation. Let us we try to see. Before going this geometrical representation or graphical method, we have to know, or we should remember, the Cartesian plane. So what is the Cartesian plane? In a Cartesian plane, there are four quadrants: first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. And these are the sign convention of the first quadrant: plus plus. That means the value of x is positive, the value of y is positive. That means the coordinates of both x and y are positive. Similarly, to the second quadrant, minus plus; to the third quadrant, minus minus; fourth quadrant, the last one, that is plus minus. This is the just an introduction of Cartesian plane. But you must remember, when you draw the two axes, to the extreme left, x dash o x, that is x-axis, and to the next one, that is y at the top, y o y dash, that is y-axis. Here two axes, x dash o x and y o y dash. Both the axes, they intersect, that means they meet at some point, and this point O, it is known as origin, or we can say the intersecting point of both the axes, x-axis and y-axis. This is what the introduction of Cartesian plane. From that introduction of Cartesian plane, it is given a note. See here, the graph of a pair of linear equations in two variables is represented by the two lines. That means every linear equation will represent a graph on the Cartesian plane. So here, this is the first graph. We consider this is the first graph and this is the second graph. That means these are the two straight lines. These two straight lines meet at a point. That means it has an intersecting point. This is what the graphical representation of the equations. Here, the graphical representation of the equations, that means linear equations. Here you see that, say we consider this is the first straight line and another straight line here. These two straight lines intersect at a point. That means in this graphical representation, there is an intersecting point. For this intersecting point, if we go to the second column, that is algebraic interpretation, what represent by this intersecting point to the algebraic representation? Here it is also written intersecting lines. If there is an intersecting point, that means this equation, what type of equation it is? This system of linear equations are consistent, or you can say it is dependent. In this particular case, if there is an intersecting point, these linear equations or the system of equation will have exactly one solution, and which is known as unique, that is 1. For this situation, or if we go to the third column, that is compare ratios, this is a condition: a1 by a2 not equals to b1 by b2. So these ratios can be compared if the equations are given. We come to the second one. Here you see that in this Cartesian plane there is a straight line, only one straight line, but this straight line is drawn from the two linear equations. That means two linear equations here on this Cartesian plane represent only a single straight line. That means all the coordinate points or all the points or all the values of x and y from the two equations, they lie on this straight line. That means all the points here are coincidence. So that for the algebraic interpretation from this representation, we can say infinitely many solutions. This linear equation will have infinitely many solutions, and we can say it is consistent or dependent. That means from the first representation and second graphical representation, the common term is here. You see that in the algebraic interpretation, consistent dependent. Here also it is consistent dependent. So from this point of view, we can conclude here, if the situations or if the algebraic equations or graphical representation, it has solution, then they are consistent. The first one has one solution and the second one has many solutions. That means ultimately both these equations have some solutions, so they are consistent or dependent. Now we go to the third graphical representation. Here we are getting exactly two straight lines, but the unique feature of these two straight lines are parallel to each other. So what do you mean by here parallel? These two straight lines, you can observe the gap between these two straight lines at every point are equal, so that we can say these two straight lines are parallel. So if the graphical representation shows the parallel lines to the algebraic interpretation, we are getting no solution, or which is called inconsistent. So here for this representation, that means parallel lines, we must know that this system of linear equation will have no solution. Only solution is there if it is coincidence or there is an intersecting point. To the third column, that is compare the ratios from the given equations. If we compare the ratios and condition comes like this, a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 not equals to c1 by c2, then also we can say this system of linear equation will have no solution. And for these compared ratios, when we do practically the practical solution of the linear equation, then it will be more benefited for you. The fourth topic, algebraic method. The first one, substitution method. The second one, method of elimination. The third one, cross multiplication method. And these are more applicable or appropriate time, that is if we do the practical solution of the equation. In that case we will understand what is substitution method, what is method of elimination, what is cross multiplication method. But from the third process, that is cross multiplication method, here suppose these are the two linear equations of two variables, a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0. The second one is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. From this system of simultaneous linear equations, the variables x and y such that a1 by a2 not equals to b1 by b2. This is the important condition. These two values, the values of x and y, will have if this condition is satisfied, that is a1 by a2 not equals to b1 by b2. To the earlier topic we have got to the compare ratios, that when a1 by a2 not equals to b1 by b2, it is seen that the graphical representation of the equations, they are intersecting. That means that system of linear equation will have only one solution, that is unique. So these values of x equals to b1 c2 minus b2 c1 divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1, y equals to c1 a2 minus c2 a1 divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. But it is sometimes difficult to remember whether it is 1 2 or 2 1, again 1 2 2 1. So there is a just method to learn or to remember. This is not formula. Once again I repeat, according to the tricks, you see, x equals to, you just write bc minus bc, whole thing divided by ab minus ab. To the y also, ca minus ca, AB minus AB. That means I am just telling you the tricks how to remember. To the first one, again BC, again BC, that means the repeating term here is subtracted. CA minus CA, the same term is subtracted. To the denominator is also AB minus AB. Here to the denominator AB minus AB. After writing all this term, you just write 12, that is 1 2, again reverse it to 1 1 2 2 1, again 1 2 2 1, again 1 2 2 1. This is just a learning techniques, not formula. All right, the last concept of this chapter or topic, we can say conditions for solubility, very important. And these conditions of solubility, it is known as consistency. Here, if a pair of linear equation is given a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0, then the following situation can arise. Number 1, a1 by a2 not equals to b1 by b2. In this case, the pair of linear equation has unique solution. Already this whole thing is taught, or it is explained in the topic 4th. Once again we see here, a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 not equals to c1 by c2. In this case, the pair of linear equation has no solution. To the third one, a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 equals to c1 by c2. In this case, the pair of linear equation have infinitely many solutions. But to the right of the every condition, one example is given. Say example, x minus 2y equals to 0. Second equation, 3x plus 4y minus 20 equals to 0. Just to satisfy whether this equation satisfies the condition or not. If satisfied, that means these equations will have a unique solution. So you can try yourself. Okay. Thank you, students. The 5 basic concepts of the chapter is already given. In the next video, we will giving you the next updates. So you just subscribe to get the next video. Thank you.